What's up, folks? This was it, the grand final of the year. FURIA versus the MongolZ. On paper, just another event, but in reality, so much more. For FURIA, it was the chance to finally break the curse of being almost champions. Years of highlights, emotions, and close calls, but no big trophy. This time, with their refreshed lineup, new faces like Molodoy and GGDrop, the story felt different. For the MongolZ, it was about proving that an Asian team can go toe-to-toe with anyone. After beating Liquid in the semis, plenty of people believed they could pull off the miracle, and the grand final, it turned into one of those series you watch all the way through, even if you came just for the memes. Let's go map by map, because this final felt less like a series and more like binge-worthy Netflix. Twists, cliffhangers, and characters that made you cheer or facepalm. Mirage. The MongolZ started hot, as if to say, Asian CS is real, deal with it. But by the closing rounds, FURIA basically went, nice try kids, but we'll take it from here. 16-13 for the Brazilians. The highlight? Their youngsters clutched so calmly you'd think they were in a face-it pug, not a grand final. Inferno. Mongols flipped the vibe completely. Their defense was so solid, even Fallen probably thought, alright, plan B, anyone? They closed it 13-11, and suddenly the series was tied. Nuke. Pure roller coaster. Back and forth so much the crowd must have felt seasick. But FURIA held their nerve, didn't let MongolZ grab control, and sealed it 16-12. That's when you saw it. These guys can actually suffer through the grind. Overpass. The MongolZ weren't done yet. They pulled out a suffocating defense, made the Brazilians spin around like bobbleheads, and locked in 13-9. Back to square one, and the drama kept building. Dust 2. Forget drama. FURIA walked in, looked Mongols dead in the eye, and basically said, fun's over, 13-5, and it wasn't even close. The Brazilians smashed through every site like it was matchmaking. And just like that, step by step, the series ended with FURIA finally holding a big trophy. A Netflix show with a happy ending, at least if you're cheering for Brazil. See the promo code on the screen. Don't wait for a lucky chance. Luck is already on your side. Enter the promo code on our website and collect top loot from GGDrop. Have fun hunting! So let's dig into why FURIA actually closed this final. First, the MVP. Molodoy played like the trophy was literally in his contract. His clutches broke MongolZ's rhythm again and again. Just when they started building momentum, bang, 2 frags from him. Round gone. He became the face of the final, and fans are already calling him the young demon. Second, the veterans. Fallen didn't top the scoreboard, but his timeouts and mid-round calls were on point. More than once, a simple pause from him stopped MongolZ's snowball. And Yuri kept the squad alive mentally. Even when the series was tied, he was the guy firing them up, making sure nobody tilted. Third, adaptation. MongolZ pushed the pace, tried to play hyper-aggressive, but FURIA adjusted constantly. Slow it down when needed, explode when the timing was right. On Nuke especially, rounds went down to the wire, and it was their composure that made the difference. And finally, psychology. FURIA had been almost champions for way too long. This time, losing wasn't an option. On Dust 2, they came out like it was a mission. No panic, no overhype, just sharp calls and clean execution. And MongolZ got shut down like the final never even happened. Bottom line, FURIA transformed from a team of flashy highlights into a team of hard results. And for their future opponents, that's the scariest thing of all. The emotions after the final were off the charts. Yuri could barely hold back tears. And being here, winning a tournament, I have no words. He said clutching the trophy. FURIA fans went wild on socials. One posted, "We've been waiting 6 years. Finally." If Blast gave us memes about Heavy God, now it's Molodoy the MVP going viral across Twitter. For FURIA, it's pure joy. For the fans, a long-awaited party. And for the CS2 scene, a brand new storyline nobody saw coming. So let's put a big underline under this story. For FURIA, this trophy isn't just a nice headline. It's proof they can actually finish what they start. For years, they were the team of potential, the almost there squad. Not anymore. From now on, every big LAN will see them treated as true contenders. Not hopefuls, but closers. This win gives them something priceless: confidence. Molodoy grabbed his first MVP and instantly became the new face of FURIA. Alongside him, GGDrop and the rest of this international lineup now know what it feels like to grind through a 5-map final and come out on top. That kind of belief doesn't fade. For the Mongols, the story is bittersweet. Yes, another final lost, but they proved consistency at the very top, beating Liquid in the semis, pushing FURIA to 5 maps. This wasn't a fluke, it was structure. They still need that final push, but now every team in the world will treat them with the respect usually reserved for Vitality or G2. On a bigger scale, this final showed one thing loud and clear. CS2 isn't just Europe's and North America's playground anymore. Asia and South America are here to shake things up, and this is only the beginning. And without the big talk, FURIA finally stopped being the punchline of almost, and the Mongols stopped being the exotic underdogs. Next time someone says, it's just FURIA versus MongolZ, why bother watching? You can remind them, they gave us one of the best finals of the year. That's all from me. This was Dale. Don't forget to celebrate victories, even if they take 6 years to arrive. Stay sharp and stay hyped.